There's no combination of words I could put on the back of a postcard. No song that I could sing, but I can try for your heart. And our dreams, and they are made out of real things, like a shoebox of photographs with sepia tone loving. Love is the answer, at least, for most of the questions in my heart, like why are we here and where do we go, and how come it's so hard. It's not always easy, and sometimes life can be deceiving. I'll tell you one thing, it's always better when we're together. It's always better when we're together. Yeah, we'll look at them stars and we're together. Well, it's always better when we're together. Yeah, it's always better when we're together. Moments just might find their way into my dreams tonight, but I know that they'll be gone when the morning light sings or brings new things. For tomorrow night you see that they'll be gone too. Too many things I have to do, but if all of these dreams might find their way into my day-to-day scene, I'd be under the impression I was somewhere in between, with only two, just me and you. Not so many things we got to do, or places we got to be. We'll sit beneath the mango tree now. Yeah, it's always better when we're together. We're somewhere in between together. Well, it's always better when we're together. Yeah, it's always better when we're together. I believe in memories, they look so pretty when I sleep. Hey now and when I wake up, you look so pretty sleeping next to me. But there is not enough time, and there is no song I could sing, and there is no combination of words I could say, but I will still tell you one thing, we're better together.
Well, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Today is a special day of our Sandra and Howard. So my name is Khan. I'm an uncle of the bride, and I'm on behalf of the family. I'd like to introduce the family members of the bride. First, we'd like to thank you for your coming today to our tea party today. We are here to welcome you with our warmest heart. Okay, thank you very much. And now is the second part is we try to introduce our family members. First is the grandma of the bride's father side, Miss Nguyễn Thị Dòng. She's here. And the second person is grandpa of the bride's mother side is Mr. and Mrs. Trần Minh Chiết. And the uncle and aunt side of the father of the bride is Mr. Thảo Nguyễn. Where are you? Okay, Mr. Thảo Nguyễn, welcome you. And Mr. and Mrs. Thắng and Mến. Thắng. Last one. And then the Mr. and Mrs. G and Thúy. Okay. And Mr. and Mrs. Thông Hoa. And Mr. and Mrs. Vinh Trang. Okay, welcome. And Miss Lan Nguyễn. Okay. And Mr. and Mrs. Minh Chan. And the uncle and the aunts of the mother of the bride's mother side is Mr. Viên Chan. And Mr. and Mrs. Kanli, which is me and my wife here. And Mr. and Mrs. Vũ and me. Yeah. And Mr. and Mrs. Sang and Thúy. And Mr. and Mrs. Paul and Chang is coming. Okay. And Mr. and Mrs. Thăng and Thanh. Okay. And now I'd like to the most important person is today is the parents of the bride, Mr. Kev and Mrs. Kevin Nguyen. And now is the second part of the introduction of the Mr. On your side.
Well, my name is Chen Chao, and I'm Howard's proud father today. So, yeah, on my left is my wife Nancy. Okay. Yeah. So she looks so happy, I think. It's been a while I haven't seen her smile. Yeah. Also, I would like to introduce my son is Howard's older brother, John. Okay, and his wife, Christina. Okay, together they have 3 beautiful children, as you can see. Natalie, raise your hand. Benjamin and Julia, raise your hand. Okay. Yeah, we have small family, but we are kind of very close together. John and Christina and the 3 kids travel all the way, okay, from Atlanta down here today. Thank you very much. To meet you.
Thank you, sir. And the last but not least, I'd like to introduce the friends of the parents, the bride's parents, Mr. and Mrs. Lương Huỳnh. Where's Lương Huỳnh? Okay. And Mr. and Mrs. Long Hoàng. And Miss Đặng Đinh, Dung Đinh. Okay, welcome you all. And then the most important person too is Mr. Kung Nguyen. Where's Kung Nguyen? I don't see you. The brother of the bride. Where is she? Where's he? And then the uncle of the great uncle of the bride, Chin Lei, Mr. and Mrs. Chin Lei. Where's Mrs. Chin Lei? Okay, we'll talk to her upstairs. And now is the time for the tea ceremony. That's the now the father of the groom will explain the meaning of the gift that they brought in today before the tea ceremony.
The first one is a Beto and Arika Lee. You know, this is kind of symbolize the forever love together. Okay, as a marriage is a bond of last forever. So this leaf here represent the idea of married couple who are forever together. So this is the first one there. Okay. The second one here is just a tea and a wine. You know, in the Eastern culture, these two items, tea and wine, are widely used for the descendant to pay homage to their ancestors. This represents the heart of ancestors, you know, descendants who want to offer their respect and honor to our ancestors and in homage of their memory. Well, thanks to our ancestors to witness this union and marriage of this young couple. And we also humbly asking for a blessing from the ancestor. Okay, the red color of sticky rice is going to bring the good luck to the young couple. Not only that, the sticky rice is also a faithful bond between husband and wife. This is a fruit. The fruit tray here, okay, usually in the wedding day, is a symbol of sweet, married life. So this is kind of also widely used, not only in Vietnam, in East Coast. This one is roast pig, okay. The fruit tray has all the taste of sweet. The roast pig is all very different.
Well, on behalf of my wife and I and of my family, we gladly thank you and accept these gifts from the groom family. We're truly, truly happy and appreciate it. Thank you.
Bluetooth disconnected.
And now is a special moment that we would like to, the mother of the bride would walk the bride down to accept our ceremony today. Please give a big applause and welcome our special person today, Miss SAUNDRA. And now is the moment that the mother of the groom will present her gift to the bride, please. Now is the time that the mother of the groom wearing the earrings and the gift for for the symbol of the good luck and life and love. So first person is the grandmother of the bride on the father's side, Mrs. Nguyễn Thị Giàu. Yeah, to say thank you to the grandma, love and respect, to show love and respect, and thanks to the grandma. Thank you so much for your tea. Now the grandparents of the brides on the mother's side, Mr. and Mrs. Trần Minh Chiết.
Each time my grandchildren is married,
Yeah, thank you so much for grandma. And now the parents of the bride is next, please. Đấy, sau nhỉ? Ông bảy ông. And now we'd like to, the special person is the parent of the groom, Mr. and Mrs. Chow, please. Groom and the bride will thank you, the parents. And last but not least, Mr. and Mrs. Chin Le is the great uncle of the bride. Thank you. Yeah. That's a good question. Thank you. And now all the uncles and auntie of the bride's daddy's family all come up here to give a hug to congratulate the bride and the groom. Của anh Hiển, của anh Cảnh. xin mời tất cả anh Vinh, anh Thông, chị Hoa, chị Mến. Anh Nguyễn. Okay. Đứng đây chụp hình luôn dạ. Chụp đây. Rồi, đấy, chụp hình. Sao kỳ vậy? Sao nó không được? Oh, wait, me too. Me too. Wait. I'm the last one. Me too. Okay. Oh yeah. And now stay there, and now the family, the parents of the groom, the bride, and brother of the bride. Yeah. Wrong place. Okay, thank you so much. And then now the tea ceremony is already it has ended, and we'd like to present to you the father. We'd like to have a few words with all of you and invite you to the lunch.
Once again, we want to welcome Mr. and Mrs. Chow and the whole family, the Chow family. Welcome. It is. Thank you everyone to ba mẹ, bà má, everyone, cô dượng, chú, các anh em, chị em, các cháu, các bạn. Cảm ơn đã bỏ thời giờ tới đây tiệc tea party của hai cháu Hao và Yến. Bây giờ thì Kính xin mời mẹ, ba má và các người tới bàn để dùng chút xíu đồ ăn.
I just wanted to thank all the people here today gathered, especially for making me feel like part of the family even before today, that I've always felt very welcome. And I'm blessed to be here in your presence. Thank you for coming.
And congratulations.
Loving can hurt. Loving can hurt sometimes, but it's the only thing that I know. gets hard. You know it can get hard sometimes. It is the only thing that makes us feel alive. We keep this love in a photograph. We made these memories for ourselves, where our eyes are never closing, our hearts are never broken, and time's forever frozen still. So you can keep me inside the pocket of your ripped jeans, holding me closer till our eyes meet, and you won't ever be alone. Wait for me to come home. Loving can heal, loving can mend your soul, and it's the only thing that I know. I swear it will get easier. Remember that with every piece of you. And it's the only thing we take with us when we die. We'll keep this love in a photograph. We made these memories for ourselves, where our eyes are never closing, our hearts were never broken, time's forever frozen still. So you can keep me inside the pocket of your ripped jeans, holding me closer till our eyes meet. You won't ever be alone. And if you hurt me, that's okay, baby. Only words bleed inside these pages. You just hold me, and I won't ever let you go. Wait for me to come home. 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 Oh, you can fit me inside the necklace you got when you were 16, next to your heartbeat where I should be. Keep it deep within your soul. And if you hurt me, well, that's okay, baby. Only words bleed inside these pages. You just hold me, and I won't ever let you go. When I'm away, I will remember how you kissed me under the lamppost back on 6th Street, hearing you whisper through the phone. Wait for me to come home.
song they were playing the first time we danced, and I knew as we swayed to the music and held to each other, I fell in love with you. Could I have this dance for the rest of my life? Would you be my partner every night? When we're together, it feels so right. Could I have this dance for the rest of my life? I'll always remember that magic moment when I held you close to me. As we moved together, I knew forever you're all I'll ever need. Could I have this dance for the rest of my life? Would you be my partner every night? When we're together, it feels so right. Could I have this dance for the rest of my life? Could I have this dance for the rest of my life? Would you be my partner every night? When we're together, it feels so right. Could I
Thank you for gathering with us here today for this joyous occasion. We welcome all of you who've come to participate in this marriage between Howard and Saundra. As dear friends and family, you've helped support their relationship from the very beginning. And by witnessing their marriage ceremony today, Howard and Saundra ask that you share in their future. You may be seated. Well, throughout time and tradition, it's always been the distinct honor and privilege for someone to present the bride in marriage. Who presents Saundra in marriage today?
My wife and I.
There we go. Got it. Howard and Saundra, marriage is a big step, a covenant, a promise to always be faithful and kind, supportive no matter the situation. It can only work if both partners promise to always protect one another, always listen, always love each other in an unconditional manner. It's important that the two of you always share with each other and listen openly without fear, trusting that together you'll find the right path even when you're unsure. It's into this state that you wish to enter today. And as you know, life is given to us as individuals, and yet we must learn to live together. Love is given to us by our family and by our friends. We learn to love by first being loved. Learning to love and living together is one of the greatest blessings of married life, but it's also one of life's greatest challenges. But it's the shared goal of married life. And so now I want to ask the two of you an important question on why you've come here today. And so Howard, I'm going to begin with you. Do you, Howard, knowing of this woman's love for you and returning it, realizing her strengths and learning from them, recognizing her weaknesses and accepting them, take Saundra to be your lawfully wedded wife?
I do.
And do you, Saundra, knowing of this man's love for you and returning it, realizing his strengths and learning from them, recognizing his weaknesses and accepting them, take Howard to be your lawfully wedded husband?
I do.
Howard and Saundra have asked me to express their appreciation to a special group of people, their parents. So would the parents of Howard and Saundra please stand for a moment? They would like for me to publicly express their love and appreciation to you for all the love and the guidance that you have given them. It is through you that they've learned the meaning of the words love, honor, and respect. It is with these gifts that you have bestowed upon them that they will now come to share and exchange with each other. It is a tribute to you that they now stand here before us. For it is not just their love for each other that's brought them to this point, but it's also your love for them. And for that, they say thank you. And so do I. You may be seated. Howard and Saundra, you're now taking into the care and keeping the happiness of the one person you love the most. You're agreeing to share strengths, responsibilities, and love. As husband and wife, you'll be each other's best friend, confidant, lover, teacher, listener, and protector. As your relationship grows, it will deepen and enrich every facet of your life. Your happiness will be fuller, your memories fresher, and your commitments will be stronger. You'll indeed experience marriage to be one of life's greatest blessings, but also one of life's greatest challenges. So be mindful of this, that you take every effort to preserve the love you have for one another by demonstrating patience, by holding each other gently, and by lifting each other up. This will go a long, long way in guaranteeing a wonderful and happy life together. And so now, ladies and gentlemen, there's a beautiful reading called The Blessing of the Hands that I'd like to share with you. And so Howard and Saundra, would you turn to each other and hold hands as we share this wonderful reading about the four hands that we see before us today. Howard and Saundra, these are the hands of your best friend, young and strong and full of love for you. They're being held by yours on this, your wedding day, as you promise to love each other for the rest of your lives. These are the hands that will work alongside yours as together you build your future, as you share your innermost secrets and dreams together. These are the hands that will passionately love you and cherish you throughout the years, and with the slightest of touch will comfort you like no other. These are also the hands that will hold you when fear or grief threaten to overwhelm you. These are the hands that will give you strength when you need it the most. These are the very hands that will countless times wipe the tears from your eyes, tears of sorrow and tears of joy. These are the hands that will tenderly hold your children. These are the hands that will help you hold your family together as one. And lastly, these are the hands that even when wrinkled and aged, will still be reaching for yours, still giving you that same unspoken tenderness with just a touch. And now, Howard and Saundra, as you prepare to pledge your vows to each other, let me remind you that no other words are more sacred, more tender than the ones you're about to assume. May these vows only be broken by death, and I pray that you live a long and happy life together. And so now I'm going to begin with you, Howard. If you'll take your vows, these are the right ones, and read your vows to Saundra.
Dear Saundra, I love the relationship that we have forged together, the ease with which we slip into each other's company, the home that we have found in each other's arms. You have a special gift of making others feel at ease, comfortable in their own skin, free of any bias or judgment. I am at peace, inspired to strive for self-improvement, reassured by your unconditional love. There's no place else I'd rather be than by your side. And as we prepare for a life together, I wish to share with you my vows. Warm eyes, magnetic smile, a stature that is a bit short. You have enriched my life, and I have been blessed by your support. You inspire, you challenge, you bring out the best in me. With you, I feel complete. Together, you and I become we. I'll provide you with love and affection through joy and through sorrow. I'll be the one you can lean on every day and every tomorrow. As we travel through life's challenges, I will be by your side. Throughout all that we encounter, in me, you may confide. I wish to share with you my joys, ambitions, and my wildest of dreams. I trust in you to share my fears and worries. Together, we are a team. Our story has just begun. I know there'll be more adventures, now while we're still young, and later when we're old and in dentures. For whatever life may bring us, whatever life may demand, we will approach it together, committed, hand in hand. I vow to share my life and my heart with you. Our bond I will defend. I choose you to be my partner, my wife, and forever my best friend.
If you didn't quite catch that, that was a wonderful little poem that Howard wrote for his bride. And so now, Saundra, will you read your vows to Howard?
Howard, when we met in medical school 9 years ago, you called me Sandra, but I forgave you. And we became study buddies, later best friends. Those days in the library seem like forever ago because since then we've grown as individuals and as partners, learning a lot about ourselves and each other. I love you because you balance me out and never make me feel like I am too much. Our relationship has gotten only stronger, and spending time with you feels like home. Safe and secure, reliable, full of love and playfulness. Thank you for loving me and accepting me as I am, for making me feel beautiful even when I haven't slept all night, for grounding me, for reminding me to slow down and enjoy the day-to-day moments. I love you and promise to continue cherishing those moments, those nights spent at home playing video games or watching TV, the walks in the park, the quiet mornings drinking tea. I promise to be your player too in life, and remembering that no matter what challenges come our way, we are on the same team, facing the ups and downs together. I promise to treat you with utmost kindness and respect, to remember that there is nothing to be won from holding on to stubbornness or pride. I promise to support you in your goals and ambitions, to appreciate not only who you are, but also the person you wish to become. I promise to continue growing and learning with you as we challenge each other to become the best versions of ourselves. I promise to help keep our lives exciting, adventurous, and full of passion. Which is to say, I will continue dragging you on 7-mile hikes with me. I believe love is an active choice you make every day, and I will continue to choose you, choose us, every moment for the rest of our lives.
They're wonderfully beautiful and personal for both of you, and a great commitment. And Saundra and Howard have decided to exchange rings as a symbol of their commitment to one another. Wedding rings are made of precious metals and gems to represent the precious lives that we see here today. They seem like a perfect circle without beginning, without end. But we all know these rings do have a beginning. Rock is dug up from the earth, metal is liquefied in a furnace, and then great painstaking effort is made to create beautiful jewelry where there was once something very raw and humble. Love is a lot like that. It comes from humble beginnings, made by imperfect beings. But it's the process of making something beautiful when there was once nothing at all. And so may I have the ring first, please? Howard, if you'll take this ring, place on her left hand, and repeat after me. I give you this ring
I give you this ring
as a symbol of my love and devotion.
as a symbol of my love and devotion.
As this ring has no end,
As this ring has no end,
neither shall my commitment to you.
neither shall my commitment to you.
I choose you this day and forevermore.
I choose you this day and forevermore.
Perfect. Here we go. If you'll take that ring and place it on his finger and repeat after me. I give you this ring
I give you this ring
as a symbol of my love and devotion.
as a symbol of my love and devotion.
As this ring has no end,
As this ring has no end,
neither shall my commitment to you.
neither shall my commitment to you.
I choose you this day and forevermore.
I choose you this day and forevermore.
Howard and Saundra, may your home be a haven of peace and your relationship be one of truth and understanding. May you enjoy the length of days, the fulfillment of hopes, and the peace and contentment of mind as you day by day live out and fulfill the terms of this covenant you've made today. And so now, because you've pledged your vows, you've consented to wed each other, and you've consecrated this celebration by the giving and accepting of wedding rings, by the virtue of the authority vested in me by the great state of Texas, I now pronounce you husband and wife. Howard, you may kiss your beautiful bride.
Love you. You have lots of lipstick on you and on your teeth.
Ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great honor to present to you for the very first time as husband and wife, Saundra and Howard.